are going to discuss some CBSE previous year questions based on potentiometer. ठीक है. So as in the last video we have discussed all theory, principle, applications of potentiometer, and in that continuation now we are going to discuss some CBSE previous year questions based on potentiometer. So in that continuation I have taken a very first question. बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. ठीक है. देखिए, now what is the data given to you? Data is given to us. This is a setup of potentiometer, and is that in this setup of potentiometer the two cells of EMF E1 and E2 are connected in the two different positions one by one. In first situation the two cells are connected such that the two are providing current in opposite direction. Now the null point length is 120 centimeter, and in second position the two cells are connected such that they are providing current in same direction. Now the null point length is 300 centimeter. Fine. Now the question is, find the value of E1 upon E2 and position of null point with the cell E1 in the circuit. Fine. This is a question given to us. This is the data given to us. Now let us solve. So according to the principle of potentiometer, so according to the principle of potentiometer, we have studied E equals to KL. Now the two cells are providing current in opposite direction. So net EMF is given by E1 minus E2, and this will be equals to KL. Null point length is 120 into K. First equation. Now in the second position the two cells are providing current in same direction. So net EMF is simply given by E1 plus E2. So this is equals to what? 300 K. What is this? Second position, second equation. Now what we have to calculate? The value of E1 upon E2. So let us divide equation 2 by 1. So what will be the E1 plus E2 upon E1 minus E2, and this will be equals to 300K upon 120K. Okay, so this will be, okay, do one thing beta, divide E2 in numerator and denominator. Fine. So this will be E1 upon E2 plus 1 upon E1 upon E2 minus 1. So this will be what? 30 upon 12. So after doing cross multiplication we can solve it, and just after solution, after doing solution, the answer will be 7 upon 3. Fine. Now it becomes very simple mathematical calculation you can do. Now first part is this. Second answer is what? Position of null point with the cell E1. Once again we have the two equation 1 and 2. Fine. Now what we are doing? Adding equation 1 and 2. Let us add the two equation 1 and 2. So this will be finally this will be 2E1, sorry, 2E1 will be equals to 420K. So from here E1 will be equals to 210K. Okay, now comparing it with E1 equals to KL1. So after comparing, our answer L1 will be equals to 210 centimeter. Fine. So both the answers are here. E1 upon E2 is equal to 7 upon 3. And what is L1? Null point length with the cell E1 in the circuit. Note कीजिए. Okay beta, now our second question we have taken from the CBSE 2014. It's also a simple question, but learn the concept. What is this? Now data is given to you. There is a potentiometer with a wire of length 1 meter. Fine. 100 centimeter. Resistance is 10 ohm. It has been connected with a battery of 6 volt and resistance of 5 ohm. Fine. So the question is saying, we have a cell of EMF E which gives a balance point at 40 centimeter. So calculate the EMF of the cell. Fine. So EMF कैलकुलेट करने के लिए we will use the formula E equals to KL. तो अगर हमें K मिल जाए, L known है, we can find out the value of E here. तो K find करने के लिए now we are doing some calculation. What is that? Listen here. First of all, we will calculate the potential drop along the wire AB. So with the help of that, we can calculate the value of K. So for that, first of all, current flowing through the wire AB is given by from I equals to V upon R. V 6 volt is applied, and in this circuit, the total resistance is 5 plus 10. So this is 6 upon 15 ampere is the current flowing through the circuit. Now again from Ohm's law, V equals to IR. Now we need the potential drop across the wire AB equals to IR. Now we need the resistance of the wire AB. Current is 6 upon 15 and the resistance is 10. So 5 3s are 5 2s are 3 2s are, this is 4 volt. Now remember this thing, in the circuit a battery of 6 volt is connected, but actual potential drop along the wire AB is 4 volt. So now we will take this into the calculation. Now for finding the value of K, now we can use the formula VAB equals to KL. So K will be equals to VAB upon L. VAB is 4 and L is 100. So it's this volt per centimeter. So by this way we have calculated the value of K. Now easily we can find out the value of E here from the formula E equals to KL dash. Now the value of K is 4 upon 100 and the value of L dash, take this 40 centimeter null point length. So this answer will be 1.6 volt. Okay beta. Now third question we have taken from the CBSE 2016. It's a different kind of question. Fine. क्या कह रहा है question? Again the same potentiometer setup. Wire of length 1 meter or 100 centimeter. Resistance of this wire is 15 ohm and the driver cell का EMF कितना given है आपको? It is 2 volt. And another cell of EMF 75 millivolts when connected in circuit gives a null point at 30 centimeter. ठीक है? So in this question you have to calculate the value of this R. We have to calculate the value of this R. Fine. So once again, what will be the method? What will be the steps? Listen. First of all, from E equals to KL, we can find out the value of K step by step. From E2 equals to KL dash. So from here, K will be E2 upon L dash. The value of E2 is 75 milli. 10 की power minus 3 upon L is 30. So the value of K will be 25 into 10 की power minus 4 volt per centimeter. Fine. Now with the help of K, can we calculate the potential drop across the wire AB? How we can calculate? Again we will use the formula from V equals to KL. Now we need the potential across the wire AB. So obviously we will use the length of wire AB and that is 100 centimeter. So the value of K is 25 into 10 ki power minus 4 and the value of length is 100. So this will be 25 into 10 ki power minus 2, or can we say 0.25 volt. So 0.25 volt is the potential across the wire AB. Resistance is 15 ohm. Can we calculate the current flowing through the circuit with the help of this? Now these two resistances are in series combination, so current will remain same. So now from V equals to IR, I equals to V upon R. So now we need the current flowing through the wire AB upon resistance of the wire AB. Now potential of the wire AB is 0.25 volt and resistance is this 15 ohm. So this is the value of current flowing through the circuit. Now the same current will flow in this resistance because the two are in series combination. So we need the value of current here. Sorry, now we have calculated the value of current from here. If anyhow, if we need the value of V, potential drop across the resistance R, so now we can calculate the value of R. So for this we know that in series combination potential divides. In series combination potential divides and current remains constant. So with that logic, can we calculate the potential across the resistance R? This will be equals to E1 minus potential across the wire AB. The value of E1 is 2 volt minus 0.25, so this will be 1.75 volt. So potential across the wire, potential across the resistance R is what? 1.75 volt. Now we can use the formula from V equals to IR. So R will be equals to V upon I. So this V is what? V is the potential across the resistance R, and its value is what? 1.75 volt, and the value of I 0.25 into 15. So after solving, the answer will be 105 ohm. ठीक है, नोट कीजिए. Okay beta, now it is a question number 4. So again the same setup is given to you, and in that setup the question has been asked, find out the value of K and calculate the null point length. Means this length you have to calculate, null point length. What will be the position of null point in potentiometer? Fine, so let us do calculation. So in this case, once again, first of all we will calculate the value of K. So how to calculate the value of K? So again, first of all we will calculate the potential drop across the wire AB. So for that, I equals to V upon R. So 2 volt is applied, and net resistance of this circuit is what? 15 plus 10. So this is 2 upon 25 ampere. Fine. Now can we calculate the potential drop across the wire AB? So it is given by from V equals to IR, and now we will use the resistance across the wire AB. Now current is given by 2 upon 25 and resistance is what? 10 ohm. So this is 5 5 ja 5 2 ja, this is 4 upon 5 volt. This is the value of potential drop across the wire AB. Now we can calculate easily the value of K with the formula from V equals to KL. Now the K will be equals to VAB upon L. Now what is L here? Length of the wire AB. Why? Because we are taking the potential drop across the wire AB, and the value of VAB is 4 upon 5 and length is 100 centimeter. So the value of K is 4 upon 500 volt per centimeter. Okay. So now we have calculated the value of K. It is 4 upon 500 volt per centimeter. एक पार्ट हमारा सॉल्व हो गया. सेकंड क्या निकालना है हमको? नल पॉइंट लेंथ. देखिएगा यहां सिंपल नल पॉइंट लेंथ आप कैलकुलेट नहीं कर सकते. रीजन, अगर ये रेजिस्टेंस नहीं होते यहां पर, देन वी विल सिंपली यूज E इक्वल्स टू KL. ठीक है, E की वैल्यू 1.5 वोल्ट लगाते, K आपको पता है, हम L कैलकुलेट कर लेते. बट हेयर द कंप्लीट EMF 1.5 वोल्ट is not applied across these two terminals. तो पहला हमें निकालना है, means the potential across 0.3 ohm will be applied here, because आप ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं दोनों किस में आ गए, ये पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन में. तो पहले हम निकालेंगे कि कितना पोटेंशियल एक्चुअली पोटेंशियोमीटर पे अप्लाइड हो रहा है, एंड फॉर दैट पोटेंशियल वी विल कैलकुलेट नल पॉइंट लेंथ. ठीक है, चलिए तो उसके लिए अभी ये मान के चलिए अभी हम नल पॉइंट ढूंढ रहे हैं, अभी हम नल पॉइंट सर्च कर रहे हैं. मींस जॉकी इज नॉट कनेक्टेड विद द पोटेंशियोमीटर वायर. नाउ ये सर्किट कंप्लीट हो गया, एंड इन दिस सर्किट गौर से देखिएगा 1.2 एंड 1.3 दोनों रेजिस्टेंस किस में आ गए आपके पास? सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन में आ गए. सो कैन वी कैलकुलेट द करंट हियर? once again from I equals to V upon R. So I equals to what is V? It is 1.5 and resistance is 1.2 plus 0.3. So the current flowing so the circuit is 1 ampere. Okay, now can we calculate the potential drop across the 0.3 ohm? हाँ वही निकाल लिया हमने. Potential across 0.3 ohm is simply given by IR. I is 1 ampere and resistance is 0.3. So this is 0.3 volt. Now 1.5 volt is not going to apply across the potentiometer wire. ठीक है, जो null point length आपको मिलेगी that will be corresponding to the 0.3 volt only. So again now we can use the formula from V equals to KL. ठीक है, तो V कितना हो गया, आपको L निकालना है ना, तो L will be what, V upon K. V upon K हो गया, तो V की वैल्यू क्या आ गया आपके पास, इट इज 0.3 और K की वैल्यू क्या आ गई, दिस इज 4/500. ठीक है, इसको हम सॉल्व करेंगे बेटा, तो ये सॉल्व करके जो आपका निकल के आएगा दिस इज 150/4 और वी कैन से 37.5 सेंटीमीटर. ठीक है, नोट कीजिएगा इसको. ओके बेटा, सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो हमने लिया है सीबीएसई 2013 से लिया है और यहां पर ये न्यूमेरिकल नहीं आया था. There was a conceptual question based on potentiometer. So what it is saying, there is an arrangement of potentiometer as shown in front of you. So again AB is a wire और X पे क्या मिल रहा है आपको, null point length or balancing length we can say. Now what is the question? It is saying find the shift in balancing point. First when R is increased, second when S is increased, keeping the R constant. So you have to calculate, you have to find out the shift in null point when R is increased. Shift in null point length means whether it will increase or it will decrease, or simply you have to answer whether it will shift towards A or it will shift towards B. Okay, so let us do solution for the first question. Now if resistance R in the circuit is increased, then we know current in the circuit decreases. As current decreases, now we know K is given by I rho upon A. We have done calculation in the previous video regarding this. The K is given by I rho upon A. So if I current decreases, then the value of K also decreases. And if K decreases, then null point length is corresponding to the cell Q and its EMF will remain constant. We know it very well. EMF of any cell always remains constant. So now from E equals to KL, E is constant. If K decreases, so obviously L increases because the product of K and L will remain constant. So ultimately null point length increases. So null point length we do calculation from the point A. So this length increases. Increases means what? The null point will shift. The balancing point will shift towards B. So first का आंसर क्या है निकल के, the balance point will shift towards B. Fine. Now the second one, what is saying, when S is increased, हम S को vary कर रहे हैं, keeping the R constant. बेटा remember this thing, this S is known as shunt resistance. S is known as shunt resistance. It is used in circuit simply for safety measures to ensure less amount of current flowing through galvanometer. So by changing the value of S, there will be no change in balancing length. What is the answer? By changing the value of S, keeping the R constant, there will be no change in the balancing length or null point length. It will remain same. Okay beta. Now next question again we have taken from 2014. ये भी एक कॉन्सेप्चुअल है, डिफरेंट टाइप का क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ है बोर्ड ने. क्या पूछ लिया, बोले देयर इज अ पोटेंशियोमीटर वायर AB एंड नॉर्मली व्हाइल डूइंग एक्सपेरिमेंट एंड जो भी हम पोटेंशियोमीटर यूज करते हैं, इन दैट क्रॉस सेक्शन एरिया ऑफ द वायर रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट एंड वी हैव टेकन इट प्रिकॉशन आल्सो दैट देयर शुड बी नो चेंज इन क्रॉस सेक्शन एरिया ऑफ द वायर इन एनी कंडीशन व्हाइल डूइंग द एक्सपेरिमेंट. बट हियर द क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग there is a potentiometer wire AB and its area increases uniformly. Means जैसे जैसे आप A से B की तरफ ट्रेवल कर रहे हो, एरिया लगातार क्या होता जा रहा है, बढ़ता जा रहा है. Now Now the question is this: show the variation in K as length of the wire increases. So you have to show the variation in K as length of the wire increases. ठीक है, so most important चीज, बच्चे यहाँ कंफ्यूज हो गए थे कि K का वेरिएशन L के साथ निकालना है, लेकिन अगर गौर से देखो तो गिवन लेंथ ऑफ द वायर L तो कांस्टेंट है, पोटेंशियोमीटर में वायर गिवन है आपका, तो लेंथ तो कांस्टेंट है, वेरी क्या हो रहा है, एरिया. सो यू हैव टू शो द वेरिएशन ऑफ के विद ए. यू हैव टू शो द वेरिएशन ऑफ के विद area of cross section. Why? Because area of cross section is increasing continuously. So for this I have done calculation. K is given by I rho upon A. So K upon A is given by is equal to I into rho. Rho is a constant for the given material. So and for the given calculation, if we are doing any calculation, so we keep the current constant. So in that case I into rho will be a constant, or we can say Ka, product of K and A, will be a constant. So from here K is inversely proportional to A. So as the area increases, K decreases. So there will be the variation of K with area of cross section of the wire. Fine. So it's a simple conceptual question. ठीक, एक बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट बात आप लोगों ने क्या देखी यहाँ पर, जो मैंने अभी 5-6 क्वेश्चन सीबीएसई कंसिडर करे यहाँ पर सॉल्व करे. In the application, just while when we were comparing the EMF of two given primary cells and we were finding the internal resistance of a cell, हमने जो दो फॉर्मूले वहां ड्राइव किए थे वो दो फॉर्मूले यहाँ डायरेक्टली एप्लीकेबल नहीं है. दिस इज द मेन प्रॉब्लम. जब भी आप पोटेंशियोमीटर के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं तो नॉर्मली दिमाग में क्या रहता है, E1 upon E2 equals to L1 upon L2 and small r equals to capital R L1 upon L2 minus 1 और स्मॉल r इक्वल टू कैपिटल R E upon B minus 1. तो वो फॉर्मूले पोटेंशियोमीटर में डायरेक्टली रेयरली ही यूज होने हैं. रिमेंबर दिस थिंग व्हाइल डूइंग कैलकुलेशन इन द न्यूमेरिकल्स बेस्ड ऑन पोटेंशियोमीटर. आपको V इक्वल्स टू KL एंड V इक्वल्स टू IR इन दो फॉर्मूले को डायरेक्टली यूज करना है. वो जो मेन हमने एप्लीकेशन में निकाले हैं वो फॉर्मूले आपके रेयरली यूज होने होते हैं. ठीक है, रिमेंबर दैट. तो आई होप ये क्वेश्चंस आपको समझ आए होंगे. तो आज की क्लास में इतना ही. थैंक यू. हैव अ नाइस डे.